What's going on, everybody? It's BC9 for XYZ, and welcome back to Fallout 3, everybody. I'm just going to show you something really quickly that I think is actually quite comical. If I press the Pip-Boy button, it does that instead. I found that quite funny. Alright, so I'm actually going to go ahead and see if I can make Timmy cry.
You don't belong here. You're not supposed to be here. It's not real, none of it. It needs to end. The suffering must end.
Finally, someone who knows what's going on. What do we do? How do we get out of here?
We're not really here. We're not really talking. It's all made up. Make-believe. We're sleeping, dreaming. The dream became a nightmare. It has to end. It just has to. But we're not in charge. He is. And he doesn't want us to wake up.
Who are you talking about?
He calls himself Betty now, but he's still the same. He can put on a new face all he likes, but underneath he's still evil. Braun. Bastard thinks because he helped create this place, he's God here. But I know he still uses the fail-safe terminal. I know it.
What failsafe? What the hell are you talking about?
It's in the abandoned house. He doesn't want us going in there because he's afraid we might find it. It's the only terminal to the outside. The only way to shut the whole thing down. You've got to find it. You...
Alright, so what we're going to do...
Find it.
Again, I'm going to save. I'm going to just save over this one.
You're not supposed
I have to
be
find the
here.
abandoned house. So let's find the... There's two things we can do. We can either actually do what she says, or he says, or we can go into the abandoned house and find the failsafe. Is this it? Okay. If the Wanderer enters the proper sequence, the failsafe terminal will reveal itself. Okay. Radio. Pitcher. Gnome. Pitcher. Cinderblock. Gnome. There's a bottle somewhere. Aha! Okay. So we gotta unfortunately kill everybody. That's the way it works. We're gonna do it. There's the exit door. And there we go.
Son, you've saved me. I was afraid I'd be trapped in there forever. It's so good to see you, but what are you doing here?
I came here to find you.
Well, I'm glad you did. This certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. I wasn't ready for Braun, or I might have fared better.
Good thing I showed up to save you.
It certainly is. It's nice to feel that I'm on two legs again. And thanks to Dr. Braun, I know that Project Purity isn't lost after all.
What did you learn?
I was right about Braun. The technology he developed is unstable, even dangerous. But it can be adapted for Project Purity. I need to return to Rivet City and talk with Madison. If we can find a Gek, we can make Project Purity work.
So you're going to go back to River City right now?
Yes. With what I've learned, Madison is sure to see that we can finally succeed where we failed so many years ago. I'd like you to come with me. I'd like you to be there when we finally open the floodgates.
Okay, let's head for River City.
That's my boy. Let's hurry. Now that I know what we need, I want to get back to work as soon as possible.
What exactly is this Project Purity?
It started as an idea, really. Remember the Bible passage your mother loves so much? Free, clean water for everyone. What a difference it could make in the lives of everyone here in the wastes. Over time, that idea took the form of a purifier. Not like the one in the vault, though. This one was gigantic, capable of purifying millions of gallons of water at once. We used the old Jefferson Memorial for the location, right on DC's tidal basin. Someday soon, I hope you'll see it work.
Can we just talk for a minute?
Of course, son. What's on your mind?
How could you leave me left like that? What the hell were you thinking?
I wanted you to be safe. I didn't want this for you. A life out here in this godforsaken war zone. I couldn't tell you what I was doing because I didn't want you following me. A plan which clearly was not as successful as I imagined it would be.
Is this about Mom? Are you trying so hard because of what happened to her?
Oh, my son. If only you could have known how much it meant to her. She believed in the work we were doing and was so determined to see it through. She gave up so much for this project. We all did. And I don't want that to have been for nothing.
I think I'm glad I understand. I'm glad we talked.
So am I, son. While this isn't what I had in mind, it's good to have you with me.
How did Mom really die?
I understand that you have reason to question a good many things I've told you over the years. But your mother... I've never lied to you about what happened. Not once. She died giving birth to you. It was a difficult time. She was so eager to meet you, to make a place for you in the world. If nothing else, please believe that she loved you very much.
So what happened to Project Purity?
In the year before you were born, things became difficult. There had always been something of a mutant problem in the city, but it became worse. They attacked more frequently and more aggressively. Support for the project eroded as time went on. When we couldn't produce any significant results, progress came to a halt. And then you were born. Your mother and I had talked about what to do when that time came, but then we lost her, and I had to make a decision. I chose to leave. From what I understand, things happened quickly after that. It became too dangerous for the others to stay, and so the project was abandoned. Dr. Lee and her team left for what became Rivet City, and Project Purity has sat waiting ever since.
So what's the big deal about water anyway?
The vault you grew up in had its own water purification system. Clean water was never a worry. Out here, things are different. Water out here is never clean, and almost always irradiated. It's barely able to sustain any kind of normal life. If we can change that, humanity has a real chance at rebuilding, starting over.
I have to go, Dad.
Be careful, my son.
Oh my. Nothing's equipped. Nothing's equipped!
Hello, sir.
I don't know if we have to follow him or not. Don't believe we actually have to follow him. Woo! Alright. Let's head over to Rivet City. Ugh, can't travel when enemies are nearby. Where's the enemy? Get over here, you stupid thing. Other enemies? No? Okay, good. Seriously. Well, this has been a very interesting turn of events. We found Dad. It's getting there. Again, I'm gonna save. This time I can do it out of Tranquility Lane. Cool.
Hey, stranger. Want to buy a girl a drink?
So I gotta go to the science lab.
Everything looks okay here.
In we go!
I told you it would work, Madison. It now, I can prove it.
Don't touch the vegetables.
You're back.
They're fragile.
And with good news. I was right about Braun and the Gek. If we can find one, we can adapt it to work with the purifiers.
I'd like to believe you, James. I really would. This is all just so sudden.
Madison, I'm telling you, this is real. I talked to Braun himself. He confirmed it. Don't you see? This is what we've been waiting for.
I don't know, James. So many years have passed. Is it really still worth trying?
How could it not be worth improving the lives of everyone in the wasteland? What could be a more worthy endeavor?
You haven't lost any of your passion, have you, James?
It's as important to me as ever, Madison. I know it's important to you too. Let's finish it together.
James, we don't have a Gek. I can get a small team together, but we'll need proof that it works before people believe us.
I know, I was thinking about that. The lab at the facility had some old pre-war computers that we scavenged. One of them might be useful.
From the last reports, there's no power at the facility. Even if one of those computers had a database, we couldn't access it.
That's why we're going to head over there right now and get things up and running as best we can.
You know, if it were anyone else asking me to do this, I'd have them run right out of Rivet City.
And you know I wouldn't be here if I didn't think this would really work. It's time, Madison.
Damn you, James, when this is all over, you owe me a drink. I'll get the team together.
Thank you, Madison. It's good to be working with you again.
Did you need something?
Are you all right, Madison?
I'm concerned that we're overlooking something, James. I don't want us to be too hasty.
It's fine, Madison. Everything is taken care of. There's no reason to be nervous.
I suppose you're right. Being back here after all this time, I can't help but be a little concerned.
Hello, son. We need to get back to Project Purity. The computer there is our best chance to locate a Gek.
Yeah, won't that be dangerous? Alright, let's get going.
That's my boy. It'll be good to work side by side with you, son.
Did you need something?
Looks like we're gonna join the scientists at Project Purity then. Okay, cool. Fine with me. Fine with me.
Hello. I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
Would you relax? I hate when people do that here.
I'm looking for troublemakers. Have you seen any?
I'll be right with you.
Yep, so I guess we're gonna go see Project Purity. Excited. That's not where I meant to go, but that's okay. I can fast travel. Alright, I'm gonna wait for these guys to come over. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time on Fallout 3.